The small mistake. Chinedu stared at his research draft, feeling proud. Everything was perfect, or so he thought, until he noticed a missing citation under a key statistic. It was minor, almost invisible, but he knew it should be fixed. Yet the weekend was calling: friends, laughter, and freedom. "I'll correct it tomorrow," he whispered, closing his laptop. One small delay felt harmless. He didn't realize that ignoring tiny issues would create bigger problems. A small tear left unstitched grows quietly. Chinedu walked into the night thinking he was fine. But that small mistake had already begun to take root. The comfort of delay. Saturday morning came with sunlight and temptation. Chinedu remembered the citation, but chose football practice instead. The afternoon was spent scrolling through social media, ignoring his responsibility. There's time, he reassured himself. Sunday passed with church and family calls. Monday and Tuesday blurred into lectures and casual hangouts. Each time he considered correcting it, he pushed it aside. Procrastination whispered gently, "Later is safer." The small error became invisible to him, but it was silently growing. Chinedu's confidence in his ability to fix everything at the last minute blinded him to the truth. Small delays are dangerous during supervision. Dr. Mensah examined his draft closely. "You're missing a citation here," she said. Chinedu nodded nervously. "I'll correct it immediately," he promised. But when he left, he went to lunch with friends. The problem still seemed trivial. Warnings were ignored, and the first cracks began to appear. What seemed minor could already be. Because Chinedu avoided the error, he neglected the surrounding paragraphs. Formatting errors, inconsistencies, and repeated data slipped through unnoticed. What was once one tiny mistake had multiplied. He remained oblivious, trusting his last-minute skills. Confidence masked the accumulating damage. An email arrived, 5% deduction for incomplete documentation. Chinedu stared in disbelief. It was a minor grade loss, but it stung his pride. Instead of correcting it fully, he blamed strict grading and ignored the other errors. The small tear had grown into a noticeable flaw. His teammates began asking questions about his reliability. Chinedu reassured them, but doubt had been planted. The once trivial problem now threatened relationships. He laughed to hide his embarrassment, but he felt uneasy. A scholarship required perfectly formatted documents. Chinedu submitted his hastily fixed draft. Rejection arrived the next day. The consequences of delay were tangible. This was the first time he fully understood the cost of ignoring a small error. The accumulation of missed details caused late nights, filled with anxiety. Chinedu felt overwhelmed by the corrections now required. What would have taken minutes before now required hours. His pride shifted to panic. Each missed stitch demanded extra effort, proving the old proverb true.